A candle is but a simple thing. It starts with just a bit of string, yet dipped and dipped with patient hand. It gathers wax upon the strand, until completely it gives at last a lovely light. Life seems like a bit of string, each deed we do a simple thing. Yet day by day, if a life strand, we work with patient heart and hand. It gathers joy, makes our days bright, and gives at last a lovely light.
Members of the National Honor Society, sponsors, family, and friends, I've called you together to hear a message which is to be received from the high school faculty. Mr. Brost, as principal of Southwell High School, representative of the faculty, do you have this message ready for us?
Good afternoon. Today we are here to recognize students as members of the National Honor Society. The National Honor Society was founded over a century ago as an organization that would boost academic achievement, leadership, character, and service of high school students. Today, the National Honor Society continues to encourage our highest achieving students to become high character leaders that make positive impacts within our school and community. Congratulations to our new members of NHS as they are inducted today, and thank you to the current members of the South Platte National Honor Society for their dedication to service in our community. After we leave this ceremony, it is important to remember that as members of the South Platte National Honor Society, you are charged with upholding high standards of academic achievement while becoming the positive leaders that our school and community need. Becoming the positive leaders that our school and community need. Thank you.
Guardians, step forward. Please inform these candidates that we are assembled and conduct them to this stage. Tyler Armstrong and Chloe Jacobs. Jacob Lofton and Emily Mulholland. Jayla Paulson and Jared Sherbarth. Ella Stanley and Anlin Wilson. Hold high the torch, you did not light its glow. 'Twas given you from other hands you know. 'Tis only yours to keep it burning bright, for there are other feet that need a guide. And other forms go marching by your side. Some day, in turn, they'll lift it high and say, I watched another carry it this way. May your light blaze forth, for a successful life is our wish for you. On behalf of the National Honor Society, I am glad to welcome you. Your presence here as candidates for membership signifies that you've proved yourself worthy members of our high school, and that our instructors have recognized your efforts and achievements. No honor conferred by the school excels that represented by this society. It represents the fundamental objectives for which our schools are instituted and gives recognition to those who have most nearly attained these objectives. Other honors are conferred by the school in recognition of specialized ability, skill, or talent, but this society looks upon education as a total product of diversified abilities or skills. Throughout history, man has recognized the value of such distinction and in one way or another has marked for special honor those who excel. Ancient and medieval universities established honor societies. In modern times, the coveted honor or election to Phi Beta Kappa and college outranks all other distinctions. In your election to this society, the faculties honor you for the attainments already made in school and the promise they contain of continued excellence in the ideas of school. The Vice President will explain the purpose of the National Honor Society.
The Constitution of the National Organization recognizes the four cardinal objectives as fundamentals of education: scholarship, character, leadership, and service. To exalt these objectives and hold them ever before the school as goals toward which all should strive is the purpose of this society. Our aim is to inspire to scholarly habits, worthy service, and lead in all those things that advance the welfare of the school.
The emblem bearer will explain the emblem of the society.
The emblem of this society is the keystone and the flaming torch. The keystone bears at its base the letters S, L, C, and S, which stand for the four cardinal principles of this organization: scholarship, leadership, character, and service. As the keystone is placed by the builder to hold the perfect arch in perpetual stability, so the structure of our education must be held firm and true by the virtues represented in this symbol. This flaming torch is symbolical of our purpose to bear forward the searching light of truth, to lead that others may follow in light, to keep burning in our school a high ambition for the enduring values of life, and to serve with unselfish loyalty to truth and honor. The lighted candle in which you were given a few minutes ago is symbolic of this flaming torch.
The significance of the four cardinal objectives will further be explained to you.
I light the candle of scholarship. There have always lived scholars, men who hungered for knowledge. Because of their love of learning and because of their desire for enlightenment, they have given the world modern science and literature. Scholarship is studying for the love of knowledge, and so it cannot be estimated by grades. School marks do not measure true scholarship. Although the National Honor Society holds scholarship a necessary quality for its members, it believes that for an effective personality, leadership, character, and service must be combined with it.
In the past, the world has needed leadership. Today, there is as great a demand for it as ever. No matter what wealth, what power, what resources exist in a country, these are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. The satisfaction created in leadership is of personal value, but it places an obligation upon the shoulders of those having the ability to lead. Leadership is that magnetic power of personality which influences individuals or groups to act for their own good. This quality the National Honor Society tries to develop.
I light the candle of character. Character is the trait above all most desirable. It sets the seal of righteousness upon all our endeavors. A school that merely imparts knowledge or cultivates the intellect fails of its supreme objectives, if it leaves its members no better morally. Therefore, our organization encourages character building, or the ability to choose the modes of behavior that do most to honor human dignity. Because this is true, our motto is, I would rather have honor than honors.
Service is the beginning and the end of our education. It is a willingness to render any worthwhile aid to our home, our school, and our community. It is the golden rule of those who labor to give to others the joys that illuminate their own lives.
The significance of our colors will now be explained to you.
The colors blue and gold are symbolic of our organization. Blue is the symbol of truth, wisdom, divine eternity, and human immortality. Since thou must be true thyself, if thou the truth wouldst teach. We strive to be true in work, in thought, and in deed. Gold symbolizes divine love enlightening human understanding. If thou art blessed, then let the sunshine of thy gladness rest on the dark edge of each cloud that lies black in thy brother's skies.
The recorder will administer the oath.
Extend your right hand as though holding a torch and repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been elected. I will be loyal at all times to my school, and I will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, leadership, character, and service.
We welcome you into our organization. We trust that you, like the keystone, will so uphold the structure of education that it will be firm and true to the noble and enduring virtues of life, and that, like the flaming torch, you will bear forward the searching light of truth that others may follow in your light. Please come forward when I call your name and receive the outward signs of membership, beginning with flowers for your parents. When you return to the stage, you receive your pin and membership card. Tyler Armstrong and Chloe Jacobs. Jacob Lofton and Emily Mulholland. Jayla Paulson and Jared Sherbarth. Ellis Stanley and Anlin Wilson. Please take your seat. We would like to take this opportunity to recognize junior high students who meet the qualifications of scholarship, leadership, service, and character for induction into the South Platte Junior Honor Society. Please come forward when I call your name and receive the outward signs of membership, including your PIN and membership certificate. Marshall Bonander and Saffron Fanning. Mason Howell and Kanoa Lavis. Emily Leonard and Faith McHenry. Lindsay Meininger and Christian Sherbarth. And Sky Trujillo. Thank you for coming and honoring the new National Honor Society members of South Platte High School. Please join us in the Commons area for a reception of cookies and punch. You guys.